All right, and we're live. So, I believe this is chapter 6 of the Grimm Tales of Grimm. Today, what we have with us is our player, Ben, who's playing Grimm, and also commentators Davis and Cameron. So, yeah, you guys are hyped?
Yes.
Yes.
It's been a minute.
Cool.
Wait,
Yeah, it has
we
been a
can't
minute.
Wait for Blebs.
Can't wait for Blebs, dude.
Blebs.
I'm telling you, hopefully, I mean, I know Riley definitely won't, but I've been pushing for Blebs to find a college, find a good college, get a career, and then find a family and settle down, turn from his old ways. What character development would be better than Blebs becoming a model citizen of society?
Tis be factual.
True. But he's got to survive first, right?
Yeah. Do we got a character sheet for him though? Has he graduated to character sheet
Don't
status?
worry, I've taken care of it.
Well, you see, every time I ask you that, you give the same ominous response. So
If
remember those
Blebs
years.
dies, I'm just quitting the session.
He has everything that he needs to.
He's gonna die.
Oh no!
The stream ends when Blebs dies.
Oh,
All right. You guys heard it from the
No,
boss.
it's not true.
This is
not
the first
true.
thing. So you guys wake up and Blebs died to a sickness that he apparently had. Sorry, guys.
He chokes on the gold coins and dies.
He had chlamydia and died to it.
Here, actually, I want to draw Blebs real quick. Let me see if I can draw him.
Draw Blebs.
Here, let's do this real
Hey,
quick.
Can
Actually,
I ask? It might be too late to make a whole I don't know, what's it called, brand change. But you think we could call it the Ballad of Blebs?
true. Didn't even think about that. Oh, great.
Ballad of Blebs.
Okay.
It's Blebs, dude.
Oh my gosh, what's up with this?
You're bad at Photoshop.
I'm not bad at
This is
Photoshop.
the guy who uses
Alright.
a software that
Wait, where
you
did the
can't
grid
erase
go?
stuff on.
Yeah.
Oh, I turned it off real quick so I could draw Blebs. All right. Okay. Oh, let's draw Blebs. What does he look like? You guys think?
Like Blebs.
He looks like the word Blebs.
Yeah.
I don't know how to draw
He
that.
looks like how it sounds.
Draw Ninja, but as a goblin.
Here, I'll draw this. I'll draw this.
It's Tyler Ninja Blebs.
I imagine that he's skinny and fat at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Also, imagine him as that meme of the really just handsome guy with the defined jawline.
The Chad meme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
Blebs.
I think that kind of undersells Blebs.
The
glory.
Chad Blebs.
I can't
We're
wait
just gonna
to get
draw
all the
Sonic.
Blebs fan art. I can't wait for
Yeah,
Blebs Rule
I'm trying
34.
No.
I'm so excited, dude.
Dude, can we get a Grimm X Blebs fanfic?
I'll get on that right now.
Please don't.
Grimm walks into Blebs' room. Hey, Blebs, I've been meaning to talk to you. I haven't heard you chant about women in a long time. Are you okay?
Is everything
Well, Grimm,
okay?
Ever since we met, I haven't really had a taste for women anymore. I, I wrote a song to show you how I feel.
Oh, Blebs, what's wrong?
Oh,
Grimm!
They then rip each other's clothes off and engage in a whole night's worth of intercourse.
that was
my
Oh my
fast.
gosh, that was
Things
really fast.
escalated very quickly.
The next 15 chapters will be
Why does he
dedicated
look
to-
like a fish? Blebs looks like a fish, literally.
After the intercourse, Grimm looks at Blebs and says, "How's that for a raise?"
Yeah, that's about the best I can do for Blebs.
Is
Looks
it
like a
okay? I
fish.
can't tell. Is that like his neck or is that like his mouth?
Doesn't matter, man.
Right. I mean, it matters to me. It matters to the
Yeah.
artists. who
Now,
need to
the better
replicate
question is that the bottom half or is that the upper half of Blebs?
Dude, we need an
How would that
anatomically
be?
correct Blebs right now.
Just erase Blebs real quick.
It literally looks like a fish.
I'll do a better artist rendition day if he survives.
So ominous, dude.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Women,
So-
women.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Ben, could you give us a recap of last session?
Yeah. Essentially, last session was the beginning of the adventure between Ava, Larissa, and Grimm, and they were exploring the forest. We ran into some issues because we ran out of water. So we were looking around. We found a cave, and we're like, "Shoot, we're really underqualified. We don't have any torches or anything." So we left the cave. Didn't try it out. And then we found some water, and then we found a big building that had some skeletons in it, and we found out it was a little prison, like a prison area. And I killed a goblin in there because he made my friends fall asleep. And then we found 3 other goblins, and recruited one by the name of Blebs to join us on our quest. And he thinks I'm the big boss of this prison now. And we just killed the actual big boss. So now we are probably gonna, I'm assuming, wipe this dungeon. So yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So with that, let us begin. All right. So, like Ben said, last we left off was in a big room in the dungeon. Ben, could you pull out your sheet that you've been keeping track of the dungeon with?
Yep.
Okay. So, with that, you guys are in the big room on the south area. Where would you like to go?
Blebs, you know where all the nooks and crannies are, so would you like to lead us to all of your old goblin friends so we can murder them?
Blebs looks over at you and says,
Blebs hasn't been very many places in the dungeon. I can check for traps, though.
Oh, perfect. Riley, your camera's bugging, bro.
1 second. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Dude, bugging, bro.
Don't go anywhere.
Bro.
We'll be right back.
all right, we should be good. Sorry, so what did you want to say, Grimm?
Yes, check for the traps, please.
He looks around confused.
Did I misunderstand you?
Where?
Like, as we continue adventuring, I'm saying, like, be on lookout for traps.
Yes, lead the way.
Great. Okay, and where are the exits at?
There is, well, the one that you already came through. Then there is one on the west wall, near the south wall. There's also one on the south wall, that's where near the east wall. And there's one in the middle and the north wall.
Middle.
Okay, the middle of the north wall?
I like
Okay.
to think Grimm just points at it and just says middle.
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 All right. It actually just seems to be an archway. You can walk right through.
Yeah.
All right. So as you walk through, you go through the north area a little bit, then you turn east and go that way. There seems to be a hallway to the south and the north.
So I turn east, and then there's south and north. Okay. We'll go north.
Okay. You guys go north, and you seem to have stumbled upon something. It seems to be a secret door. Seems to be the only way through, though. It seems to be a locked stone door that seems to try to hide itself in the wall.
Do you know anything about this, Blebs?
He looks at you and says,
Well, the goblins like to use their keys. I could grab one.
Please do.
all right, so with that, he's gonna run back to one of his goblin friends and take a key off of his loincloth. And he's going to grab it and try to unlock the door for you. All right. And as he unlocks it, a blaring noise happens, almost like an alarm. And he opens it for you, and he says, "This way, this way," and he walks through.
Okay, is this noise supposed to happen?
He says,
It's probably one of the traps.
Okay, so you looking out for the traps is not what I was really meaning when you were just going to walk us into one.
Oh, you wanted me to disable the traps. Why didn't you say so?
Okay, I thought it'd be, okay, never mind. Just, yes, disable them from now on, please.
Wait, Blebs is confused.
Okay,
Do you want me to walk into the traps?
No.
Or not?
okay, so Blebs, what we see as I kind of my face is getting kind of mad, and you see veins sticking out. I was like, Blebs, why on earth would I want you to walk into the trap so you could die? Why not just disable the trap for all of us?
Care about you, Blebs.
he looks confused for a moment and says,
Is it Blebs' job to understand the boss's mind? You need to explain to Blebs what's happening.
Forgive me, Blebs. So, let's do this one more time, okay? Are you listening? Repeat after me, okay? Okay?
Okay,
Oh, great. So, we are going to be
so we are going to be
walking through the prison.
walking through the prison,
I, Blebs.
and I will. What did you say? Sorry.
And I, Blebs.
And I Blebs.
Will...
Wait, why are you saying I Blebs when I Blebs?
Okay. Don't. I didn't say that.
I didn't say.
Oh, no. Okay.
he turns towards Larissa and says,
Do you understand what he's saying?
and Larissa leans over and says, what he's saying is disable the traps, avoid them, so we don't get caught in them. Does that make any sense to you? And Blebs looks over for a moment and says,
Blebs understands.
Great. Repeat that to me, please. What you understand.
Disable traps and avoid them.
Great job. Thank you. Okay, let's continue.
all right, so with that, do you wish to enter in the room?
After he disables anything.
He disables the alarm.
Okay.
That's about it.
Great.
After it's blaring for a little bit.
So,
Do you walk in?
yes.
All right, so the walls seem to be covered in blood stains, and there is a sundered club lies on the west side of the room.
A thundered club?
Sundered,
Sundered? What's that?
yes. I believe it's another word for soiled or broken.
Okay.
So you came in from the west wall. You guys turned east from the door. So you came from the west wall. It seems to be just as big as the other room that you came from. And there is a door on the south wall, the north wall, and the east wall that is on the very north. And there's also one in the middle of the west wall. Sorry.
I'll just say keep it going north.
Okay. So, you walk up to the door, and Blebs is going to check it for traps. All right. Okay. Blebs checks it, and he informs you that it seems to be a trapped door. Once you walk through it, it will close behind you.
Okay, are we able to disable that?
He says that since this is a trap door, there's nothing to disable. It's just the way it was built.
Great, okay. I turn to Larissa and Ava and say, do you guys IETs want to go for it?
Larissa says, well, we could try breaking it down.
Fair. All right, let's do it.
All right, so are you going to try to break it down?
Yep.
All right, roll athletics with advantage.
Poll goes. That is an 10. And 10?
Okay. That you were unable to break it.
Dang. Well, I say we just open it.
Okay. So as you open it, it swings open. Do you wish to go through?
I ask Blebs, do you know anything about this room?
Blebs tells you that he hasn't been to this side of the area. He mainly stuck on the southwest area.
Great. Okay. Yeah, we'll walk through.
All right. As you walk through, as Blebs told you, it swings back to make sure that you cannot go back through. Everyone follows. So, what do you wish to do? I should explain. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
There's a hallway to the east, and there's a hallway to the north.
I think we'll just continue north.
Okay, you head towards the north, and it turns towards the west, and it goes on for a little bit, and there seems to be a 5-foot wide chasm that leads downwards, almost like a trap. And Blebs makes sure to point it out for you. It's on the very corner, so it's kind of hard to get around. So since it's a corridor leading west, as soon as you hit that drop, it goes down south. So it's very hard to get around without falling. And you cannot see the bottom.
Look to everyone and say, anyone comfortable making this way? Or should we go back?
Blebs looks over and he says,
Blebs will need help.
Okay. I say let's do it. Are you ladies okay with that?
they sort of both shake their heads after looking at the chasm.
Shake their heads which way?
Oh, sorry, nod.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. I'll make sure to help out Blebs too.
Okay. I'll just allow you to step over it. You don't need to make a check, but in order to help Blebs, you need to make an animal handling check.
Animal
He's an
handling.
animal.
And I was getting in trouble for being racist, okay? Is that wisdom or intelligence?
It's wisdom.
I believe wisdom.
Okay. That's a 19.
Okay, yeah, you help him
Wow.
across. Everyone will get across. It goes down for a little bit and then heads to the west, where you see another door. Let's see what this is. It seems to be an iron door, and it also has a keyhole. So Blebs walks up and unlocks it. Do you wish to head inside?
As long as if there's any traps, that are deactivated.
Yep. Every door, Blebs is gonna check for traps. If he succeeds the roll, or if he succeeds the roll, I'll tell you that he takes it out. If he does not succeed the roll, then he doesn't notice it. So I won't say anything.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Walk.
All right. So with that, you see that you are now in a small room that doesn't have anything in it, and there's an archway that leads to the north.
Yeah. Let's keep going north.
Okay. You go north, and now you are in a giant room. In the room, there's a giant tapestry on the north wall, and it has it's almost of experimental painting styles that show ghoulish carnage, and also you see there are some prison cells here, and you see the ceiling is covered in scorch marks.
So this was your prison?
Yes, I should explain. I did not lie. I just meant to say,
Never mind. And he kind of points the way.
Blebs, speak.
All right, persuasion check.
I mean, that sounds like intimidation.
Oh, you can make it intimidation if you want.
I'll do persuasion. I mean, it's your call. You're the DM.
No, I mean, I am fine with either, to be honest.
Okay. It's a 15.
15. Okay. He looks at you and says,
Persuasion, by the way.
when we say we have bosses, that means that there are multiple. There isn't just one, and I think one is here.
Okay, well, as long as he's informed of my new employment, there shouldn't be an issue. Now, should they?
No.
Great, as long as I have you to help me explain to the new bosses what's going on, to the other bosses what's going on. So, that
right.
district back there where we came from, where we killed that old boss, what was that district called?
That was the South District.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, let's continue.
all right. So you're now in the room with the tapestry and 4 cells.
Is anyone here?
You say that and no one answers.
Blebs, is there anyone here?
I don't know. I've never been here.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to explore the room a little bit.
Okay. So, you're just looking around.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you explore the room quite well. You realize all 4 of the cells seem to house bones, all dusty and old, almost burnt to a crisp. The room still smells bad. And you look over at the tapestry. It seems to be an oil painting. But you also notice something weird. In the center of the painting, there seems to be 2 holes cut out.
2 holes where? In the center of it, you said?
In the middle of the tapestry, yes.
Anything behind those holes that I can see?
Do you just wish to look through?
Can I kind of pull the tapestry down? Or out?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You try to pull it out, and what you see is a little hidey hole on the other end. There seems to be 2 goblins, one with a giant skull on his head, sleeping.
I looked to Blebs. Is that the boss?
Bleb shakes his head.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I look at Larissa and Ava, and I just kind of give them like a shoulder shrug of like, do we kill it or not?
They both give you a shrug, and in response, let me check something here.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Larissa pulls out her bow and aims it at the goblin boss.
I hold my hand.
Okay.
I whisper to him, I say, what is his name?
Bleb shrugs his shoulders.
Alright, follow my lead, everyone. And I'm going to yell out, I say, sleeping on the job, are we?
You see them both quickly wake up, and they both stare at you very confused.
Now, I've got to say, I am not too happy with what I'm seeing here.
The goblin boss looks over at you and says, "What right do you have?"
What right do I have? I'm in charge of this place now, buddy. And let me say,
Ha!
first
No one rules this place other than me.
Ha ha ha. Is that why you're sleeping on the job? No. See, boss man sent me over here, and I came from the Southern District to check on them. They were doing fine. No one was sleeping over there, but you guys are doing a lousy
The
job.
Southern District doesn't have anything on the Northern District. They're lazy compared to us.
I'm doing a check. Well, lazy is definitely not what they were doing. This is lazy right here, as I gesture towards them sleeping. Now listen.
He slaps the other goblin and says,
Why were you sleeping?
and the other goblin sort of just looks afraid for a moment.
Listen, I'm not mad at anybody. This is a routine checkup. You know, I'm not from here, but must say this is not too good, and I do have to put this in my reports.
What reports? You report to the Southern District?
I don't report to the Southern District. This district report. Well, no, technically, I do reports on all districts here, and then.
Oh! Have you been to the Eastern District then?
Not quite yet. We're out of character, have I?
You haven't. You don't know, but you don't think so.
Right.
You haven't really been to the east yet.
No, I haven't been to the Eastern District yet, but I'm making my ways. My ways. Anyways, all I'm saying is that I need to take record of this, and my boss is not going to be too happy.
Write down whatever you want. I rule this place.
Well, unfortunately, you know, I do have to take matters into my own hands, and I don't want to fire you or kick you out, but, you know, you have to hand over a few things.
Like what?
Credentials, to be first. And,
What does that word mean?
you know, like anything that has your name on it.
Name. What do you mean?
You don't have a name.
My name is Goblin Boss.
Goblin Boss. Okay, great. Well, anyways, Goblin Boss, at least, you know, we're getting to some, you know, playing level field.
Plus, if you're really looking for something, go to the Eastern District. They have much more than us.
I understand that. But, like I said, I have to make my ways around. Let's see, your goblin friend here. He's gonna be coming with me, okay?
No, he is my bodyguard.
Well, you can guard yourself. Unfortunately, these are the consequences that you have to abide by. If not, it is your life I'll be taking.
He looks over at his goblin dude and he says, "You're not leaving." So it's gonna be his intimidation versus your persuasion. So please roll that.
Got it.
He got a total of 12, by the way.
I got a total.
So you gotta beat a 12.
I got a 24.
Oh, wow. So, the other goblin looks towards you and hops down. And the goblin boss says, "Hey, wait a minute!"
Now, sir, I must say, I am sorry that this happened to happen, but hopefully next time we've learned to not sleep during the job.
Whatever.
Wow.
You can check the Eastern District and tell me how well they're doing.
And if they're doing, better than you, I'll be coming back and I'll give you your bodyguard. But for now, you've lost the bodyguard privileges.
You won't be returning from the Eastern District. No one goes to the Eastern District and returns alive.
Great. Well, if that is the case, I'll be needing your bodyguard much more than you do for your... Wait, I don't even want to know what he's guarding for you while you're sleeping, so...
Oh, many treasures.
Where are those treasures at? Show me, please. Prove it.
Why should I tell you?
I mean, why on earth would I want to steal from you? I'm loaded back at home.
Oh.
Okay, make a deception check.
23.
Dude.
Okay, I'm checking something real quick.
You trying to amass a goblin army?
Maybe.
He looks at you and says,
I have much more than you will ever have.
Okay. I'm just saying. Let's just play this nice.
That's
Show me where this is, because this is all part of checkup and routine checks and whatnot. I, don't want to take your most valuable assets, so just please.
Really? I mean, come on.
and he looks over at his little hidey hole and says,
Stupid goblins always checking my things. And he says, prepare yourself for the horde of the Northern District.
Okay.
and he brings out a sack and he pulls out some coins, and it seems to be a total of 19 silver.
Wow. The horde of the Northern District.
Yes, behold.
It's very very impressive. Blebs,
Blebs looks over and says,
Yes?
explain to the goblin, this new, not the boss, but this bodyguard, what is going to be going on now and how I'm in charge. And you, sir, goblin boss, please come here.
the goblin boss kind of like leans over from his little hidey hole. He looks very fat, like he's been in there for a long time.
No, I need you to stand up. And please.
The goblin boss stands up. He's about eye level with you.
Okay.
From his hidey hole.
Okay, I want to be, is there enough space in between them where I can walk behind him?
His hidey hole, he's still in his hidey hole. He's just like standing up in
I
it.
see. Come out here and talk to us, please. And then I will
Make an intimidation check.
That is a 17.
Okay. The goblin boss quickly puts his coins away and puts it back in the hidey hole, and he steps down for a moment and says, "What do you want?"
Is he out with us now?
Yeah, he's out with you.
Okay. As I'm saying this, I want to just kind of be walking around him, okay? So,
Okay.
can you pause me when I'm behind him?
Yeah, you can.
So, a part of these, routine checkups and whatnot is that I need to make sure that we are also staying in the best of shape. And I kind of pat his flabs a little bit. I say,
Okay.
I'm behind him now?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I do want to have my sword out, and I just want to try to stab him right through the back, through the heart.
Okay.
Wow.
So, roll for attack.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
So,
Oh! All right. So, let me pull up his stuff. Okay, so roll for damage.
okay.
Since
You
it's
do double
120,
dice?
Doesn't he roll twice?
Yeah, double dice.
Got natural 20 again.
That's great. Oh. 14 damage.
Okay, is that total?
Yes.
Okay, let me mark that down. 14. Let's do the math here. Cool. I'm gonna have everyone roll for well, actually, I'm just gonna have you two roll for initiative. No. Okay, you know what? You guys get a surprise round. So, but you've already used yours, so everyone else does too. In reaction, Blebs is gonna try to stab him.
Great.
KKK.
Wow. Really?
Okay.
Trying to get that XP.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right, he's gonna try to attack with the scimitar, and he definitely hits. He does a total of. Yeah, he kills him. So Blebs does the final blow, and he stabs him in the back. Is also make an intimidation check.
$16.
16. As you do, the goblin that was with him screams for a moment and runs away. He is going towards the. Where is he going? He is going towards the western wall.
I would like to grab him.
Since you just attacked him, I'm not gonna let you have a reaction to grab him. But you can run after him if you want.
Yes.
Okay. So make an acrobatics check.
Okay. 19.
Okay, and he got a natural 1. So he trips and falls on his way there. You grab him. What do you wish to
Grab
do?
him, I pick him up, I say, listen. Okay, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to harm you. I'm just simply showing you who is in charge of this place. Your buddy there, Goblin Boss, did not think I was. Well, now he's lying on the ground with blood spewing out of him. Listen here. If you stick with me, and you continue to guard me. Sorry. If you stay here, continue to guard me with our friend Blebs here, we'll be fine if we'll work it out together, okay? But I'm not going to harm you, just need to stay with us.
Make a persuasion check.
11.
Okay. He is shaking at this point. I assume you put him back down, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's still shaking. He is holding his weapon, and he says to you,
What was that? Use common. Is he crying?
He seems to be crying, but trying to say something at the same time.
I'm gonna give him a silver. No, it's okay. Okay, listen. This is kind of like.
Blebs walks up to you, and he pulls out his scimitar, and he says,
Boss, do we kill the retarded goblin?
No, we don't kill the retarded goblin, and don't call him that. That's mean. We are simply just letting him join our group. You're going to be his mentor. You'll be in charge of him.
I don't want to be with him.
Well, some things we have to do that we don't want to do. So, you first of all, give him a name. If he speaks, great. If he doesn't, he's a meat shield. But if he speaks, that's great. So, just give him a name. Kind of tell him I'm the boss. Stuff like that. Make sure that he doesn't stab us in the back.
Blebs kind of looks over at him and says,
What is your name?
and the other goblin looks over at him and says,
Meh.
and Blebs looks over at you and says,
His name is Blebs.
I mean, sorry. I got that. Oh, there's so many names. There's so many names to keep track of.
He said his name was Meh.
Meh. Okay. Great.
All right. He looks over and opens his mouth and sort of pries it open. And he says,
Oh, looks like he has his tongue cut out.
I see.
It reminds me that those things are just like meep.
So, Blebs, we're gonna do something great. You're gonna be the translator for whatever he says, and you're gonna tell me, okay?
Okay.
Work it out. All right, great. Let's continue.
all right, where are you guys going?
We're just gonna
Get those
continue up the
19
north path.
silver from the hidey hole, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true. Thank you, Davis. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So, let me add the 1 gold and 9 silver.
All right.
Great.
Riley never said how much XP you got for Goblin Boss.
Oh yeah, that's true. Let me get that for you actually. So that's a total of 200 divided by what? 4? So what's 200 divided by 4?
200 divided by 4?
Yeah.
Who am I sharing with?
50?
All your party members.
Blebs? Let's go. So that's 50 each.
50 each? Okay, sounds good. Each of you get 50.
I'm halfway to level 2.
Whoa.
Is
Totally
2
radical.
300?
2 is 300 XP.
Nice. All right, so where'd you want to go?
Continue up the north path.
There's no north path.
Oh, okay. Explain then.
Okay, so you came from the one in south.
Yeah.
And there's one on the east and one on the west.
East.
Okay, so Bleb's gonna check for traps. All right, there seems to be no traps. Let me find this one. Okay, so this one is it seems to be a locked wooden door which Blebs unlocks.
Good boy, Blebs.
Yes. So with that, there is a path that leads north. Do you wish to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Go up the north path. It leads east. Would you like to go?
Yes.
Okay. Goes north again. Would you like to go?
Yes.
We
All right.
zigzagging.
Eventually, you find 2 doors on your going west. They're right next to each other. Which one do you choose? There is one that is on the northern side, which is a wooden door, and the second is an iron door. Bleb says he can unlock the iron door.
Yeah. Do that.
Okay, so he unlocks the iron door for you. With that, you are back to your starting room.
Oh. Well, Blebs, do you know, or Meh, do you know how to get to the eastern side?
Meh.
Great. Let's follow.
All right.
Great.
Matt kind of looks around confused.
Oh. Maybe not.
Meh.
Meh?
One mez yes, 2 mez is no.
Blebs, help us out here.
Blebs knocks him upside the head and says, "Lead us!" And Matt starts crying and holds his head.
Okay, so let's not hit him in the head, because we don't know what's up there, and it's probably already damaged. So let us just figure our own way out. Meh, from now on, we're just going to do 1 meh is yes, and the 2 mehs are going to be no, okay?
Meh.
Okay, I'm assuming that was okay. So, meh.
Meh.
Uh-huh.
All right, Larissa looks over at you and says, "Just hurry up. I'm getting tired. It's getting late."
Is it?
I mean,
Yes,
If we're right outside the entrance, you might want to like take a nap.
You guys are
outside.
feeling kind of tired.
Well, then let's set up camp over here. You know, no baddies up here, so
You want to leave first, or you want to stay down here?
I'm asking them.
Oh, Larissa says that we'll probably get a better night's sleep outside.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Dude, this is gonna be Bleb's
All
first
right.
time out of the cave.
Blebs looks over at you and says,
We're leaving?
It's like that scene from Tangled.
Yes, we all are. We'll be back. We'll be back.
I was told never to leave. I don't know if this is the best idea.
Remember, I'm the boss now. You can trust me.
"Make a persuasion check."
So no, he's like cursed. He's just gonna explode when he leaves.
Yeah, that would suck.
You might want to send May out first.
It's 16.
All right, Blebs sort of slowly follows you.
Why are you so scared of the outside?
I was never, I don't remember being out, you know.
Well, it's beautiful. You'll love it out here.
All right,
Oh.
so do you lead them out?
Yeah.
This is body with
All right,
blood.
you guys go out and you still see the river around. You guys are still hungry. Do you wish to eat the rest of your ration for the day?
Yes.
All right. You also drink your water and fill it up in the river, so don't worry about that. So -1 ration from your thing. You should have 3 left, I believe,
Let me check.
because your party members have 3 left.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. And they do not have bedrolls, so they're gonna try to find a good place to sleep. One of them says we should probably make a fire for the night.
I say make a fire. Let's also find some good cushiony grass. So that'd be nice.
Okay. Do you have a tinderbox?
I don't know.
Okay. Then you're gonna have to make a survival check to make a fire.
Didn't you
Easy.
buy matches or something? Or didn't you try? Or was that someone else?
No, I didn't buy matches.
That was Eli, I think.
No, I did as well.
The survival check gives me a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you make a fire pretty easily.
Nice.
And everyone gets ready for the night. So I'm gonna have you make a wisdom saving throw for how good of sleep you get.
Oh no, this is not gonna be good. Oh, never mind. 18.
Yeah, you have a good night's sleep. Larissa and Ava, on the other hand, do not. They are exhausted in the morning when they wake up. Either they are exhausted for the rest of the day, or they need to take a short rest along with the long rest to sleep it off.
Okay. You girls do not look good.
Yeah, Larissa looks over and says, we should probably sleep a little longer.
That's fine. I will. I'll talk to the goblins. I'll keep them company.
All right, the goblins just seem to be looking upwards at the sun.
So, outside for the first night. How was it?
Meh.
Okay. And Blebs for you.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay. What do you like it? Any questions about this outside area?
I like it better down there.
Why do you like it better down there?
Oh, it's nice and moist.
Moist. I see. Well, I mean, out here's wonderful
likes it
though.
moist.
You've got, people, things that are alive. There's more than just goblins out here. There's, people.
Women?
Well, yes, but I think the way you view women and the way I view differently, and we probably shouldn't handle them. I don't think we handle them the same way. Also, so, like for instance, let's do a hypothetical. You just see a woman out there in the field by herself. What are you doing?
And Mess speaks up. He says, meh. And Blebs sort of nods in agreement and says,
Yeah.
Okay, explain. What did he say?
Well, I mean, just look at his face. You already know what he's thinking.
Oh, do I actually know what he's thinking?
make an insight.
Yeah. This is a 20, not natural.
The most you can see that's going on up there is just marbles kind of clinking around.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking.
I mean, look at him.
And he like stretches out his eyes real quick, and Meh looks over at you.
Am I getting anything?
It just looks like Blebs is like stretching out this goblin's eyes to look at you.
I don't think that's working, Blebs.
Oh, then, here, let me do something for you.
And he tries taking off your clothes.
Let's not take off my clothes.
Oh, well, I'm just showing you how it is when a goblin, just lives,
What?
Are
is
you gonna
very
be using?
weird.
Are you gonna be pretending I'm a woman?
No. You're a goblin. You have to be one of us to think like one of us.
Okay, fine. Are the women asleep?
Yeah, they are trying to go to
I
sleep.
would not
The
do
goblins
this.
have been naked the whole time.
No, they have loincloths.
Okay, so we do not tell anyone I'm doing this. Okay,
Yes.
fine, and I partake.
This
All right.
is
So
bad.
they strip you of your clothes and leave your underwear, and they say,
First thing of order, let us sing.
and Blebs dances around the fire and says,
Gold, 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 gold.
and Mess says,
Meh.
Great. Can I put my clothes on now?
do you join in?
I'm not dancing around the fire. I'm saying, Gold.
No, you need to dance like this.
Okay. I look around and see if there's anybody around.
You can see both of the girls are sleeping on opposite ends of the tree forest, but other than that, no.
Fine. And I dance with them and say, gold.
Gold, gold, gold. Meh, 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 meh.
Gold.
And,
gold.
At the end of it, they all take out all of their gold and start sprinkling on the ground.
Okay, I don't have that, unfortunately. So,
Oh, you must join in. Here, the ones that you took from the other ones.
okay, fine.
Take that out and spread it on the
I
ground.
just throw a few silver.
All right, and they start laying on it and rolling around.
Oh, wow, this is awful. Awesome. And I lay down as well, but not...
Blebs gets up and kind of looks sad for a moment and says,
Well, it's not the same when it's not moist on the ground and there's not puddles and things, and I miss the underground.
I see. Well, this is a better place. And if you are going to be staying with us, we're not going to be in that prison for much longer. You'll have to get used to
Will
it.
we be able to kill things?
Yes, but only, the things that we need to kill. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I see. Well,
and he starts picking up his gold again. He also is taking some of Mez and yours as well, and he puts it in his pocket.
And I put on my clothes.
All right.
Okay.
And he says,
well, there's only one thing I know, and I love gold.
And a lot of people do. And
What is it, by the way?
what is what?
What is it? Gold.
Wait, so you love it and you don't even know what it is?
Well, my boss always told me that gold was the only thing that matters. So I grew up with it.
It's
I collected it.
it's the currency here. It's how you buy things.
What is buying?
An antonym for purchase. It's basically, see, what do you really like besides gold and besides women?
Darkness.
Okay, so let's say you want a new sword.
Okay, but I like mine.
Okay, say something happens and that one breaks, and you want another one, so you can kill.
I would bring it to the forger.
No, wait, where?
Well, to the goblin forger.
Okay, so but we're not going to be in the prison, because we're going to be out and about. So, say you want to buy a new sword, or buy cool clothes, something like that. You use that gold to get and, buy that new sword, or you get two. So you give them the gold, then they give you. It's like a
But
trade.
why would I give them my gold?
That's how.
and Mel looks over and says,
Meh, 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 meh.
See, he gets it. It's because it's Wait, was he looking at me or looking at Blebs?
you.
Oh. No, we're not quite. So, no, Matt, I understand what you're trying to say. So, basically, it's like a trade thing. It's how you do it without getting in trouble, okay? Because there are rules that we have to follow out here. It's not all just the prison.
So we can't steal?
Well, I didn't say anything bad. Nothing. Well, yes, you can, and no, you can't. If you're stealing.
Here, I have something to teach you.
Okay.
And he tries to sit you down next to the fire.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sit.
And he whispers something over to Matt, and they both stand in front of you and says,
All right, we'll be putting on a demonstration.
and he brings out his sword and he tries to break it in half.
No, don't do that.
And it snaps in half.
Okay.
And he says,
Look, I don't have any sword anymore. What do? I go over to Matt, and I give him gold. And he takes the gold, and he does not give me a sword because he's Matt.
Okay.
So what I do is keep my gold, wait till Matt's asleep.
and Matt pretends to be asleep for a moment. And I say,
I must steal the sword.
and he takes it from him. And Matt stands up and goes,
Meh, 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 meh. And now that Matt is mad at me, I kill Matt.
Okay. So that's not what's gonna happen. Now, sometimes yes, maybe, but
But do you understand?
I do understand. And
There's no need for currency when you can steal.
alright, but then there's the rules that we have to follow. And, if you break said rules, then you will.
You get killed.
Yes, that rules are the same here. So, no stealing. Unless, told to by me. But, I wouldn't say stealing is necessarily a bad thing. But, if you're just wanting something, I wouldn't say steal it. But maybe someone deserves it,
Like a man?
Well, Matt didn't do any. Matt, so you're saying Matt stole your gold, and that's why you stole the sword?
No. He fell asleep.
Okay, no, he didn't deserve it then. He's simply doing what, our bodies need us
Oh,
to do.
no. You don't understand. The strong get what is the weak's.
I see. Well,
And Matt sort of looks down for a moment and realizes something. And he looks over at his sword that Boblin's holding, and he says, meh. And he reaches out for the sword. Boblin holds it back and sort of pushes him away and says, no, my sword.
Blebs, that is his sword.
No, did you not see me steal it?
For the sake of theater, yes, I did, but, it is his sword still. You did not buy it from him, and that is stealing, and what did I just tell you about rules?
Yes, I must follow the rules.
Great.
So, I kill Matt.
No.
And he raises his sword.
No, those are not the rules. No. That's actually the opposite. That's against the rules.
So what do I do with Matt?
You give him the sword, not kill him.
But then I don't have a sword.
And that was your fault. You broke your sword.
Fine.
And he tosses the sword over, and Mech grabs it.
If you want, once we're finished, I can take you somewhere and we can buy us a sword. A new one.
All right. So he nods his head.
Great.
Life lessons with Blebs.
Blebs taught you well, Ben. You didn't even take it in.
I know. I did take it in. Yes, it's just.
You didn't even try singing gold.
You did.
You didn't learn about stealing. You didn't learn your lesson.
Ugh.
By the way, Ben, when you said that he did that for the sake of theater, I immediately thought of the show Barry, but with Blebs instead. It's not the best show in the world. Anyway, you can continue.
Yeah.
All right. So do you wish to wait till they wake up?
Yeah.
All right. Both of them just stare at the sun sitting.
Ladies, are we feeling better?
Eventually they do wake up and they tell you they're ready to go. By the way, if you had any HP to heal, now would be the time.
Okay. Well, Seth, we, you goblins ready to see the last of the dungeon? To what we,
Yes. Let's go down.
Okay. Great. Yeah, let's go down.
All right. Blebs leads the way. He walks down there first.
All right, I'll follow.
All right. As soon as he gets down there, he starts rolling around in the puddles.
Okay. Never mind. So I think we should go to the east.
All right. So do you wish to go in which you came, the way you came?
Yeah.
All right. So go through the eastern tunnels, and you go back to the other room that is right below the entrance room.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
If there's an eastern door, I'm taking it.
The eastern door is the one you came from.
I see.
There is the southern door which you already came from also, and there's a western door that you don't know what it is.
I guess I'll go western.
Okay. Blebs opens the door and unlocks it, and as you walk through, it leads down. It leads upward to the main entrance room.
I see.
I think the goblins just don't know their directions, and they call the western ward the eastern ward.
That is true. But no. So I'm in the main entrance now?
Yep, you're in the main entrance again. You came from the southern area.
Is there an eastern door?
The one that you just went into?
Did I just make a big loop?
Yep, you just made a big circle.
Okay, great.
Great job.
Yeah, I just kind of want to go south and then go east.
Okay, you go south, and then you have to cross the chasm again. Make 2 animal handling checks.
Dear.
Make sure they don't die.
Oh dear. If any of them die, it's meh.
That is so true. 12?
Yeah, that works.
All right, and 15.
Yeah, that works. So you guys go across the chasm. There is a door to the south and a door to the east that you a path to the east that you haven't been.
East.
All right, you go east, and then it leads south. Do you wish to go there?
Yes.
All right. Then it leads west. Do you wish to go there?
Yes.
Then it leads south. Do you wish to go there?
Yes.
All right. Then it goes east again. Then there's a door.
Yep.
Blebs can unlock it, so he unlocks it for you, and it leads over to the next room, which is... All right. So, as Bleb unlocks this door, he looks around really quickly, and he gets down, almost in a fetal position. He says,
I don't want to be here anymore.
Why is that?
he looks over at you, and he, tells you to come closer.
I come closer.
The eastern bosses are here.
And we just took out 2 bosses over here, so what's the...
No. These are different.
How so?
There are 2 in this room.
Alright, yeah. That'd be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right,
Do you know
so
what the
do you wish
names
to
are?
just enter in?
Names?
Yes. Did they have...
Eastern Boss 1 and Eastern Boss 2.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. Alright. Let's follow my lead.
All right, so do you wish to walk in?
Yes.
All right. So you open the door, and what you see before you is a room. In the middle of it, in the southeast corner, a fountain and statue of, it seems to be a god of some sort of massive extinction, sits on the southeast corner of the room, and someone has scrawled on it, "The Silver Angel killed 7 orcs here," and that's on the southern wall. And over at a table sits a golden chest, and 2 bigger goblins that you saw before, that was your first encounter with them, are arm wrestling. And they both look over at you, and one says, "What are you doing here?"
Enjoying the, fight between you two. Continue. I don't want to interrupt.
He says, he gets up and says, "You must leave."
Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. You see, I had to explain it again. My boss man sent me here. I just got finished talking to the southern.
We are the only bosses.
Okay, no, that's not true.
And the other one stands up and says, "No, I am the only boss."
Okay, so there's 3 of us then. 3 bosses.
"No, I am the only boss,"
You're the only-
says the one that's already standing up.
Oh, well then you're the only boss then. Great.
No, the other one says to the other one, "No, I am the only boss."
Oh, well then let's see. We'll find out. He does look like another boss. The better boss.
They start looking at each other and says, "We already went over this. I am the only boss." And the other says in response, "No, I am the only boss."
I don't know. He's looking like the only boss here.
All right. They seem to be distracted, disputing.
Okay, I continue. I say, man. I kind of walk up closer. I say, well, he does look a bit bigger than you are, so bigger
All
is
right.
better, right?
And he says, "That's it. Let's do this." And they both sit back on the table next to the chest and start arm wrestling again.
I kind of wave or kind of like nod at Larissa and Ava to go behind one of them, and I'll go behind.
Okay.
And I'm like
So,
cheering them on and say, "Come on now!"
All right. They are both arm wrestling. They seem to be evenly matched. And Ava goes behind the southern one, and you go behind the northern one. Let's bring up Photoshop real quick.
Okay.
Bah. All right, let's do this.
I'm the original.
No, I am the original.
I love that show. That is such a crazy scene in Barry, though.
I was also thinking, I'm Dirty Dan.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan. Who you calling pigeon?
All right. Okay, so your name is Grimm. So you're right there. And this is Ava.
Noticed.
This is the chest. And then Meh is over here. And Boblin's right here. And then you also see that Larissa is right here. So, do you all wish to surprise them in attack?
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. You guys get a surprise round. I'll just let you take it in whatever order you want since they're not technically players.
Oh, yeah.
So who do you want to go first?
It'll be me, Larissa, Ava, Blebs, and then Meh.
Okay. So, let's see here. Roll for attack.
15.
15. Let me check this.
Is it advantage at all?
Nope. Okay, so a 15 clanks off his armor as you use your sword on him. So, next you said it was Larissa, right?
Yeah, kind of lame how Ava doesn't give us guidance, but you know.
Well, you said you wanted to go first. So,
That's kind of on you.
That's true.
all right. So, next is Larissa. So, she's going to raise her bow and shoot at one of the people. Larissa. All right, so she's shooting out the southern goblin, and she rolls a. She rolls enough to hit, which is 15, 16, 17, 18. So she rolls an 18 to hit. She's gonna use her longbow to do the damage. It's gonna do. Okay, I need to pull this up. Okay, sorry. This is gonna be hard for me. So give me a second.
What?
It's hard to keep track of everything online
Okay.
because yeah, I don't have a piece of paper, so I'm typing everything out.
Save the rainforest.
All right. Sorry, what?
Said save the rainforest because you're not using paper. It was really fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I laugh at such a high pitch that my mic couldn't pick it up.
The 7 damage total. And that's piercing. Next is Ava, right?
Yep.
All right. Ava is going to cast. Is she gonna cast something?
Is she?
No, she's not gonna cast anything. She's gonna try to hit it with her mace.
She doesn't use the classic Eldritch Blast.
Nah, 'cause she's close range right now. Okay. Frick. Yeah, she does not hit with her attack. Next is Matt, right?
Blebs. Who's gonna just
Blebs.
punch him?
Punch
All
it.
right. Blebs
He doesn't
is
have a
going to
sword.
raise his.
Oh, right.
Blebs is going to raise his bow and try to shoot on him.
Blebs has a bow.
Yeah, Blebs has always had a bow.
Oh,
It's like his main weapon.
that was a scimitar.
He has both. Well, he used to have. And that's a natural 1. He's going to hit Ava. So he's going to roll for damage.
Oh
Thanks,
no.
Blebs. Wow,
It's going to be a
Blebs.
total
So
of 6 piercing damage on Ava.
Ouch.
Ouchie,
She'll
ouchie.
be fine. You know what? If I had to choose between Blebs and Ava, you know who I'm picking.
That's true.
That is very true.
I think.
Okay, she has 5 HP left.
Ow.
Next is Meh. He's going to raise his bow and try to shoot it off to the same one.
Okay, Ava's gonna die.
Ava's fucking dead, dude.
All right, that one definitely hits.
Okay.
Meh hits the southern one,
We're
and he
fine.
does a total of
Thank you.
7 damage.
Sweet.
So that is enough to kill. So he
Nice.
kills the southern one. Now that's the only one left is the northern one. And it is time to roll initiative.
21.
21. Okay. Yeah, you're first to go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit him again.
Okay. roll for attack.
All right, and that is 19.
19. 19 hits.
Good.
All right, what's your damage?
10 damage.
Okay, sounds good. You do 10 damage to him. Next is Mez's turn. He's going to try to shoot at him. And he does not hit, sadly. Next is Larissa, bow time. And she does not hit.
Arrows just flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Wanted to Ava, sadly.
Okay, so next is Ava's turn, and she's going to try to cast Eldritch Blast on him.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, she's gonna roll for it. And she does not hit. Next is Mez's turn. He's gonna try to shoot her. And he does hit.
Let's go.
What?
Goblin boss is a girl?
Well, who knows? Who knows?
Goblin boss
Alright.
is a girl.
And Meh has the final shot on them, and the arrow flies through their skull, and they fall to the ground dead.
Bro,
Wait, didn't
Meh
so wait,
is
did
an
Meg kill
MVP.
both of them?
That is cracked, dude.
Yeah, Meh just killed both of them.
Meg is cracked at Fortnite, my guy. Hawkeye who?
All right, time for XP. So what's 200 divided by 5?
That was only 200
Yeah, it was only 200.
for 2 bosses.
Yeah,
The other boss was 200 by itself.
yeah,
Cringe.
I know.
40.
Cringe cronges.
40. Okay, everyone gets 40 HP or 40 XP.
40 HP, let's go.
Well, that'd be good for Ava right now.
Oh yeah, she kind of has an arrow in her shoulder, probably. Or back. Or tit. Somewhere.
Okay, with that, Ava's not doing too good. She falls to the ground for a moment, clutching her shoulder, which has an arrow stuck in it. And Larissa comes to her aid. Larissa's gonna try to pull it out. I'm gonna make a medical check for that.
So wait, didn't Bleb shoot Ava?
No, Meh did.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
No,
Blebs
no,
did.
Blebs.
Oh, you're
Blebs
right.
did.
Blebs did.
Meh wouldn't make such amateurish mistakes.
So,
I'd score Bleb.
she gets it out pretty well, except it's bleeding a lot. She's gonna make another medicine check to try to get the bleeding to stop.
You still
And
have
she
that-
gets the bleeding to stop.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
what?
Oh, I was gonna remind Ben in case that didn't work. He still has that health potion.
Yeah.
Huh.
All
I'm
right.
holding
So,
on
Hey,
to
you
that.
can get
Ava
Bleb's a new sword so he doesn't have to use a bow ever again.
so Ava has 5 HP left, but she's not bleeding profusely. So, there's a chest sitting in the middle of the room.
Let's open it.
Check it.
Before you do, Blebs jumps up on the table and says, "Wait! Are you sure?"
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, that's kind of the whole point of this place, is to guard this treasure.
Okay. I am definitely sure about this, Blebs.
Well, I just thought I'd let you know, since you beat the western boss and the eastern boss and the southern boss and the northern boss, there's pretty much no one left, so, this is it, I guess. They never told us what we were hiding.
Well, looks like we're gonna find out together.
It's gonna be like 3
All right.
gold.
Watch it be
So, do you wish to open the chest?
mimic. But yeah, I'm gonna open it.
All right. So on the inside, you see, do you wish to me for just like telling you what's in there?
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of stuff in here.
Okay.
There is 100 gold.
Oh!
There's a make sure you write all the stuff down because I don't have the stuff to pull it up again if we go beyond this.
Okay.
So 100 gold. There's a crystal in there that looks blue. There's also a shiny, smooth, black rock in there that looks very heavy. I'm not sure what this is. Let me look this up real quick so I don't get it wrong.
Magic 8-ball.
There's also a pink crystal in there.
Wow.
There is a almost opal-looking crystal. There is a old-looking scroll in there. There's actually a total of 1, 2, 3. There are 3 scrolls in there, and 2 potions that look yellow, and they seem to be pretty small, and another similar-looking potion to one that you already have that is green.
Wow. There's a few things I'd like to do.
Yeah.
I want to make an Arcana check on the blue crystal, the black rock, the pink crystal, and the opal crystal.
Okay. I can just have you all hold them and
the
then
old
do an
scrolls.
Arcana check. Okay, so do one for the crystals first.
All right, one sec. That is a 17.
Okay. You cannot feel any magical presence from these rocks.
Okay,
No, the scrolls.
got it. Yeah, I'd like to do the scrolls now.
Okay. Roll for it.
I get a 14.
14. You definitely tell that there's magic coming from these scrolls.
I kind of looked at Ava. Look familiar at all? Can I open it up?
Yeah, you can open them up.
Yeah.
Do you wish to just inspect them there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, there are 3 scrolls there. Which one do you wish to which to look at first? There is the first one seems to be very old and is written on parchment paper that seems to be like the one that you usually have. There's another one that seems to be a little newer and is written on a pink parchment paper. And there's also another one that is almost burnt to a crisp, but you can still see that is intact. You just need to be very careful with it.
We'll start with the old one or work our way down.
Okay. The old parchment paper one?
Yeah.
Okay. So, on the inside, you see that it has a lot of hand motions and body movements that have to do with air around you. And it has pictures of people using their body motions and energy to change particles in the air to light particles.
Very interesting. And the next
So, next one, it seems to be a little newer and written a little more legible, and it shows that different hand movements to go over objects and going. There's almost an illustration of someone going from town to town using this scroll to help others.
Nice. All right, and then the burnt one.
All right, so the last one is almost a jagged-looking scroll. It looks a lot different than the others. This one has skulls all over it, and it seems to have someone in the middle of it meditating.
All right. Is it written in any language at all, or?
It's written in common.
Yeah, I'd love to read it.
Okay. Love to have you read it.
All right, but we are gonna wrap some things up, guys. So thanks for watching.
If you want to stop here, we can.
No, I was joking.
Okay. So, is there anything you wish to do?
Just read the scrolls.
Oh, to study them, it will take hours.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it. Make sure I don't break them. Let's see. Well, great job, everyone. I think that was a mission complete.
Blebs. Good.
Ava looks over at you and says, well, yeah, it definitely seems like it. Whatever they were hiding here, it must be valuable.
Yes. You know, we've got some things to definitely give us a profit, so we could, give ourselves.
Larissa looks over and says, well, we should probably be heading back to the Nabia.
I would agree. Yes.
Blood
Now we do have
should
some
get
friends with us, so
Larissa looks down at both of them and says, would you like to stay here and guard this treasure? And Blebs looks over and says, yes, guard treasure.
okay, but
And she says, great. All right, that solves our problems.
Are they problems, though?
Oh,
Ava looks over and says, well, I mean, if we can keep them under control, I don't see why we can't bring them with us.
Yeah.
And Larissa looks over and says, well, do you really think they're going to fit in a society like ours?
I mean,
Chance.
Hey, don't be racist.
you did tell me not to be racist yet.
Yes, but these goblins in particular are obviously a little out there.
I understand, but we can fix them. You know, they'll get better.
All right, that sounded really funny. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I'm gonna mute myself.
They'll get better.
All
They'll
right.
mature.
So with that, she tells you they're not staying in my house. So wherever you find a place for them, it's not going to be there.
I look at Ava. Do we have any idea where they would stay?
Well, if we could trust them on their own, they could pay for their own place, but I don't know.
So there's a few things that come to mind. Uncle. We could dump the goblins there and have them stay there. Or
Uncle hasn't seen us in a long time. I don't know how you'd respond to
yeah,
that.
probably not. Or I mean, Lil Rose seems like a fascinating person. Maybe he would babysit these goblins.
He lives with his mother. We can't just give the goblins to him.
And the parenting. If anything, that's what they need right now is a parent. We can
We
make it,
can't just give them to strangers.
but maybe we could. I mean, Lil Rose already a fascinating person. They become, a lot like him.
Convince Larissa to adopt
And
me.
Larissa looks over at you and says, what if they try to kill him in his sleep?
They wouldn't do that because they could have killed us in our sleep.
Yes, but those are strangers to them. You told them specifically not to kill us.
And I'll tell them not to kill anyone at all.
I don't think you should trust them. They are wild animals at this point.
Wow.
They can't be in society.
Very rude. We can make it work. We will make it work. If anything, I mean, now we could. Oh, heavens, this is making my head hurt. I don't know. Any ideas, really? I'm wanting anything except to leave them here.
Ava says that the most likely scenario is they just stay here. They seem to like it.
What if they like the prison in Abia? Maybe they could guard over there.
Not a bad idea, but the guards are very strict with that sort of thing. They want to make sure everyone is quote unquote chill,
Well,
if you know what I mean. And these guys aren't really that type.
If anyone,
The only other thing I can think of is maybe they could start their own camp out in the wilderness. We could visit them and they could be self-sustaining.
what if? Now, Larissa, hon, listen here. They could live with us for a little bit.
They're not staying with us.
And listen, they'll go to school like everyone else.
Who's gonna pay for
I'll
that?
pay for it.
With your share of the money?
Yes. You can't give up on family.
Again, they're not staying at my house.
if anyone needs fixing,
If you find
here,
a place for them to
Larissa.
live, if you find a place for them to live, I'm not gonna be opposed to that.
My word. Just and that you don't want them staying in your house.
No, not in my house.
Why?
Because they're gonna ruin it.
Please, they won't ruin it. And if they do, you've had worse. You've
Also,
had
if,
Hender
if,
and the boys.
if they get in trouble with the cops, then they're gonna come to us in my house, and I'm gonna get in trouble for it
No.
because I own the place.
I'll take the blame for everything. Plus, you've had worse. You've
No.
had Hender and the boys there spilling aged ale all over the wood. Worst thing they do is Blebs pees on Meh, and then we clean it up and say, don't do it again.
The worst thing that happens is they kill a civilian.
Okay, that is a bit extreme, isn't it?
No, they're trained to kill. Look at them. And you look over, and Blebs seem to be drilling, and Meh is gnawing on his finger.
They're so adorable.
They are. Do you think those are kill? Those would kill.
Yes, they've been trained to.
They've been trained to follow their boss.
Now, Blebs, Meh,
Yes.
if we were to take you with us to the town, do you promise not to kill anyone at all?
You don't want us to kill people?
No killing at all.
That is hard. Very hard. Ah! I don't know what to do. What do I do? What do I do?
And he starts running around the room.
They
Okay,
could go hunting for those squirrels.
it's not that hard. You guys will go to school. You'll learn different things.
Okay.
There's no
I
kidding.
don't think that they could handle school.
Mel looks over at you and says, "Meh, meh, 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 meh."
I don't know what you're saying. Blebs. help. Blebs.
Yeah, yes.
Do you promise not to kill?
I won't kill anyone who doesn't. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Say no, just don't kill anyone at all.
I promise. Blebs. I promise. I won't kill anyone
Pause.
who I know can fight back.
No, that's terrible. Just don't kill anyone.
What about animals?
Not in the town or out of the town. Well,
What? Then what's the point?
okay, if you're going to kill something, first of all, either ask me, Larissa, or Ava, and second of all, if you really want to go kill, we'll go hunting sometime.
What's hunting?
Like killing animals. But so that way
I love killing animals.
we can eat. So we can't kill people's pets or, farm animals,
What is a pet?
What is a pet? A pet is it's an animal that lives in your home that you feed, and it's like a friend of yours.
Oh, I have a pet.
Awesome. Who's the pet?
I have me. I have the two girls. I forget their names.
The two oh, Ava and Larissa?
Yes. Those are my pets.
Those are not pets, no. You are not doing good for your character.
Larissa looks over at you and says, "Look, it's not gonna happen. Just leave them here."
So they need some work. I mean, if they gave up on me in the farms, then who knows what would happen. What happened would...
Not this.
Well, this is an extreme case of it. It's all
Ava
work.
takes you over to the side, and she sits you down and says, "Look, I get Larissa's side, but I also understand that Grimm wants to teach them. Okay, one thing that you need to understand. They can't live in Navia. They are going to kill someone, and they'll trace it back to all three of us, because we're the ones who are going to bring them in. So, what are the options here? We either let them live here and rot and die, or we can teach them how to live by themselves. They don't need a boss. They can live by themselves, I don't know, near the wilderness in Navia, or maybe outside the city walls."
Maybe. I like that. Teach them how to live by themselves.
So they can learn your ways or whatever you want to try, and there's no backlash because they're going to stay outside the city. We're not even going to show them where the city is.
Okay. Yes. I like that a lot.
They're civilized enough, you can bring them in.
Larissa looks down for a moment and says, "Fine, I guess."
I'm glad you're compliant. Anyways. Let's see. I wasn't too good at parenting. In fact, I have never tried it, so I guess it's up to you two.
They both start laughing hysterically, and they pat each other on the shoulders and say, "Oh, no. This is your project."
Okay.
That's quite racist of you guys.
Fine. We'll do it. So, what do I need to teach them? Camp?
Well, what do you think they need to make sure they don't kill anyone?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need a few days.
Well, let's go back to the city and make sure we know where the campsite is so we can go over there and check on you if you don't come back.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So, do you wish to leave the dungeon?
Yeah.
All right. So, do you wish to tell Blebs or Meh what's going on, or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna basically just say that, I'll do this in character. So we've got a little change of plans.
They both look at you.
I'm going to be teaching you guys how to live by yourself with no boss, but
No
but
boss?
still follow the rules of the land. So we'll do it together, and you guys.
Oh no! I just realized my Blebs impression is getting really close to Marge Simpson. I don't like this.
Homie. Homie. Bart. Meh.
I guess this is Blebs now.
Yeah. Hello, father. Oh, I also gotta say, this Blebs impression is hurting my
I
voice,
can
bro.
imagine.
It's
It
gonna.
sounds like
it's
my
gonna.
fa one for your Star Wars. Oh.
Oh yeah. Anyways. So you were saying?
Oh, I was saying, I'm gonna teach you guys how to live by yourself with no boss, but still follow the rules. It'll be simple and be fun.
All right.
Hopefully.
They're just following you. Do you wish to say anything else?
No.
All right. So, they are heading over to back to Nabia. Since none of you have cartographer's tools, do you?
Who's that?
So I'm gonna take that as a no. You guys are just kind of finding your way through the forest to get there. You have 3 rations left. It takes about 3 days to get from Nabia to where you are, but depending on how long your trip is and how well you navigate, that might be shorter or longer.
Okay.
Just so you know. So, you go through the forest. Make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Or no, this would be a nature check. No. It would be a
Would
perception
it be
check.
survival? Nature?
No, it'd be a nature check. Or no, sorry, it would be a perception check. It's a perception check.
Alright, 17.
All right. Yeah, you seem to be going pretty well. You eat part of your ration throughout the day. And as you go through, what is your formation?
I'm in front. Goblins in the middle. And then like the 2 girls in the back.
Okay. Sounds good. So, as they go, Met and Boblin seem to be singing all the way over there.
Meh, 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 meh. Gold, 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 gold.
Ugh.
It seems to be getting quite annoying. Make a wisdom saving throw.
How annoying it is.
13.
Yeah, you're withstanding it quite well for how annoying it is. Meanwhile, Larissa and Ava... Yeah, Ava, at this point, is covering her ears.
Okay. Stop. Stop singing. Stop.
They stop singing and look at you.
It's annoying. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it with you. It's annoying. Stop.
Blebs and Meh kind of just look down at the ground, and Meh says, Meh.
We'll sing when we find you guys a cat. But right now, we just had a long day. We're kind of tired, you know.
Alright, they continue on. For the day, you seem to be, you got a 13 or 17 for the perception. Okay, yeah. You seem to be making it pretty well. You notice a lot of familiar landmarks.
Sweet.
So, you drink part of your water, and it is now nighttime. Make one of your rations go away.
Oh.
Oof.
Who stole my candy bar?
All right.
Not me. Meh.
All right. So with that, you see Blebs and Meh are complaining to you for how hungry they are.
Wow. Do I know how far I am away?
On the path you took already, it took you about 2 more days to get there.
I'll have to give them a ration, aren't I?
Cash what?
You could see if they can find an animal to kill.
No. It's nighttime too. That'll be difficult. I guess, yeah, I'll just give him a ration.
All right, so I believe they're small creatures, so I'm gonna only have them eat once per day. So that one ration will sustain them for the day.
Okay.
So yeah, they share it. So make sure you minus one ration
Got it.
out of your inventory. And Larissa looks over at you and says, "You really want to be doing that with them?"
I have faith in these creatures.
I know, but we want to make sure that you have enough food to get back.
And if I don't, you guys know where I am, you'll bring...
Well, let's just hunt the next morning, okay?
Fair.
All right. So with that, none of you have any bad rolls, so make a wisdom saving throw for the night.
12.
Okay, you're fine, and the other party members are fine. You guys get a good night's rest. So it is now morning time. What do you choose to do?
We're hunting.
All right. So as you look around, make a nature check. Are all three of you going to split up?
Yes,
Split up.
All right.
gang,
Who's taking the
please.
goblins?
I will.
Okay. So make a perception check or nature check with advantage then.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay. Yeah. Over in the forest, you see a deer. What do you do?
I'm gonna go kill it
With what?
with my sword. I'm gonna sneak up on it. Or, do I...
Alright.
Guys, do I trust the goblins to shoot it? Or...
I mean, May had a good shot.
Yeah,
Good.
that's true.
True.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Matt, be quiet. You see that deer over there?
Meh.
Great. So, pull out your bow.
He does.
Shoot it right in the eye.
All right. He tries to shoot it right in the eye. And he misses the eye by a mile and hits its body. So the deer looks wounded and it tries to escape.
Great. And now we run. And I'm running towards the
Alright.
deer now.
No way you
And
catch
roll
up to it.
acrobatics check.
I mean, it's hurt, so it's gonna be limping, right?
It's a deer, man.
Natural 20.
Oh, of course
Okay.
you do.
Actually,
You backflip
you
onto
and,
the deer and cut its head off.
you and Blebs catch up to the deer. Meanwhile, Meh is a little slow. What do you wish to do? You guys are running.
I am going to tackle the deer and hold it down.
Tackle.
All right, make an athletics check.
15.
All right, so you tackle it to the ground. You seem to be holding it. Blebs is looking over, asking what he should do.
Well, I'm gonna wait for Matt to get over here.
All right, Meh is now over here.
This is the good type of killing, everyone. This is
The deer is struggling and screaming.
and does this, upset you at all? Does this make you uncomfortable?
Blebs looks over and says, "No, that's fun."
Okay, that was not at all how I was trying to teach this moment. Anyways, this is the only.
I like the screaming. Can we make it scream more?
No, okay, we're just gonna. Okay, and I just kill it. I put it out of its misery.
All right, so I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
Okay.
You just kill it. So you killed the deer. Do you wish to reconvene with the other party members?
As I'm walking, I'm gonna make a teaching moment here. Okay.
Okay.
This is the only
Taking the
type
deer
of.
with you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the only type of killing that you will be doing. It's for game, animal, so that way you can eat. This is gonna keep you alive. You're not killing someone because they make you angry or upset. You're doing it so you can feed and you can survive. Okay? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was
so
Bleb.
in character for Blebs.
It would be, but he does not say in that character. Okay, sorry. So make a persuasion check.
I hope. It's a 16.
Blebs and Meh will remember that.
It's a telltale game.
Yeah, your choices matter in this game. They really matter.
Okay.
Blebs and Matt will remember.
All right, so you reconvene back to the place, and you see Ava and Larissa did not find anything. So they ask how we're gonna cook it.
Well, we're gonna have to do a fire, I'm presuming.
They also say, well, it's going to be a little hard to cut the meat with a bunch of swords. So do any of you have a knife?
Let me see. I don't. Maybe the goblins do?
Goblins don't. They just have their weapons
Okay.
and their gold.
Could the little sword fragment be used to like make a makeshift knife?
Sword fragment was left a long time ago.
Yeah.
Also, there's no handle for it, so you'd just be constantly cutting yourself, so...
True. No, we just have our swords, so, I mean, we're gonna have to give it a shot.
Alright.
Bruh.
Alright, so are you gonna... Okay, so one of you is gonna have to make fire. Another one's gonna try to harvest it. So how do you want to do that?
I'll try harvesting.
Okay, who do you want to make the fire? Just Larissa and Ava?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll advantage for that, so... Yeah, they make it.
Great, okay.
One second, I'm looking for something up for you.
Oh, like the fire? That's really funny.
I mean, if that's what you think I was talking about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
Cannot find it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sorry, this is the first time I'm doing this.
All good. Unrelated news, they added 2 new ghosts of Phasmophobia.
Ooh, what kind? Okay, so I'm gonna have you make 2 survival checks.
Okay. 13,
Okay, and
15.
cool. Okay. What are you going for these checks? You can either go for the hide, the horns, or the meat. You have 2 checks.
Hide and meat.
Okay. So, you get the hide mainly off. Actually, oh my gosh. Sorry. Roll both of those with disadvantage because you have a sword.
Dang.
So, do the first one again.
Natural 20, so
Okay, so just take the lower one, which is what?
it would be a 13 for that.
Yeah, 13 still succeeds.
And then
And the other one?
13. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, both of them still
Nice.
succeed.
Wow.
All right.
Cameron noises. Leon's.
Okay. Sorry. So yeah, you get the hide. Make sure you put down deer hide and also put down meat. Deer meat. And that'll just be 1 unit, which is about a pound of meat.
Nice.
That's 4 quarter pounders.
Oh, dude, that reminds me of a story where this one like restaurant trying to compete with the Big Mac, or the quarter pounder made a 3rd pounder, and people actually thought that was less meat because 3 is less than 4.
That's funny. All right, so what do you wish to do with these?
Cook it.
With what?
The fire?
You just want to like put it on a stick and cook it, or what?
In Red Dead Redemption 2, they would put it on the end of their like daggers and hold it over the fire. And then yeah. So
Okay, so you just want to cut slivers of meat for everyone to cook?
yeah.
All right. So since you don't have any cooking supplies, that will be a little harder.
Imagine cooking supplies. Bruh.
Make I'm gonna have everyone. Do you want to cook all the meats, or do you want to have everyone cook their own meat?
I'll cook all the meat. I can't trust anyone.
All right. So I'm gonna
Y'all know
have you
women
make
think
3 survival checks with disadvantage.
Awesome.
Like
Oh,
all of them?
great.
First is for you and Larissa's food.
Okay. Me and Larissa's food is 10.
10. All right. That barely gets by. So
Okay.
yeah, it's cooked fine.
Great. Okay. This
Next is for Ava's food.
Okay, so that's not okay. 9.
A 9. No, that does not pass it.
Okay.
But you can't cook it anymore. You did your best. Next is for the goblins.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, 11. There we go.
Okay, that one is cooked fine.
Maybe Ava
So-
and the goblin should trade.
I would do the tradey trade.
No, in your mind,
Yeah.
they're all cooked fine, but
Oh,
in
yikes.
reality, Ava's is not. So
Technically, like, cooking is, personal preference. So if it's rare, that is still edible. Yes, but
yeah, but there's a reason why we want to cook meat. All right. So,
Well-
anyways, do you guys wish to eat your food for the day?
Yeah.
It'll sustain you for the rest of the day.
yeah.
Well, it would be fine.
All right. So you guys all eat it. I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw for Ava.
Yikes. Did you
All
just
right,
kill your
cool.
sister, cousin, girlfriend?
You think she's fine. You think she's fine.
Nice.
So, do you guys wish to continue?
Sure, or should we end it there?
If you want to, yeah.
Your call.
Sure. Why not? Let's do it.
All right.
I just want to make sure I get this out in the open so I don't forget it because I can't keep it to myself. Ava got food poisoning, so
We
Let's go.
Luckily, with food poisoning, we'll be able to figure out within an hour. So she'll be throwing up.
okay, yeah. So with that, thank you all for watching. Is there anything you guys want to tell the audience before we head out?
Blebs.
What?
Blebs.
Meh.
I totally thought Blebs was gonna die or something,
Dude,
No
but you
way.
took all those
But, dude,
encounters very
Matt
well.
is a fucking sniper, dude. He's fine.
Can I just say, the whole time I was expecting Riley to really be trying to kill Blebs, so I was already like imagining I was gonna make like an in memoriam video for Blebs.
Aw,
Yeah, but
well,
glad that
I
I
mean,
don't
you can
have
still
to
make
do
it
that.
and wait.
You
So
might want to keep that one on the back burner.
that'd be
Dude,
great.
I have hope.
Now
Bro, to have
featuring,
more faith in me, I play out encounters well. Like if Ben got the drop on pretty much everyone, so I didn't try to kill anyone.
Yeah, but you were very ominous about the status of Blebs like before this session. Every time I'd ask about him, you're like, I have the necessary preparations. Like,
Yeah.
Well.
Mr. Potter.
I am probably gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I just saw you disappear.
I'm tired.
Wait a minute. Are you okay, Ben?
Why?
Ben, I can't find you. I can't find you anywhere. Where are you, Ben? Oh my God, sir!